Salutations, this is Grimdevel, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We are Grimdevel, the Swashbuckler, Stalker Brigand. We just cleared out Snake 3, and I think I'm going to open this vault. We haven't woken up the ghost in it yet. Awesome, and we're not going to. We're going to be able to kill a bunch of this stuff without the ghost being aware, although things might shout. I don't know if simulacra can shout, to be honest. I'm gonna try to... Assuming they can't shout, I'm just gonna, like, ranged attack some of them. Yeah, come here, simulacra. Simulacrum. One is an multiple are I mean, if I can stab it... If I can stab the... Nope, can't stab the ghost. Alright, I'm gonna lunge at the ghost, though. Yep, there we go. Banished. Easy. I think there's a 5% chance to banish each time, which, for those playing at home, is basically the same as rolling a critical hit on a d20. Rolling a 20 on a d20. So every time we get a critical hit, we banish to the abyss. Which is pretty good, especially since we have a really fast weapon and get lots of attacks. Just kind of looking at what's here that we didn't pick up. Let's put our poison ring back on instead of protection from cold. And let's go down to Snake 4. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yes! Like a sieve. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, okay, we didn't stab all of them, but the last one we sent to the abyss instantly. Come here. Whoops. Got a little overconfident there. I took a step I shouldn't have. I think this is the rune vault, and I am familiar with this one. Tower Shield of Protection. I think we're going to want that. There's no way... There are going to be even more people as I continue to step in. I'm going to back out, yeah. I do want that Tower Shield. A branded Tower Shield. I think it's worth spending some javelins on. I will put on our Ring of Fire. I guess instead of our poison, since there's no poison stuff around us right now. Okay. Oh yeah, the tyrants, they make you weak. All right, put our poison back on. The Mystic does what? Oh, haste other, Bolt of Magma. All right, put fire on. I guess instead of poison. I like the protection, right? And we've got a lot of curing, right? S7. Okay, all that's left is this one. And he is about to poison us. It is about to poison us, so I'm going to put on the poison ring. There we go. Let's kill this thing with Mind Burst? Let's try it. It should take about 3... We've got a lot of Mind Burst. Let me back up also. Alright, we can hit it once. Alright, let's throw some javelins. Great. There's the Tower Shield of Protection. We are not ready to wield that yet. I'm just going to leave it, but it exists. We know about it. We can use enchant armor on it. It's got the protection brand, which, you know, again, probably isn't the best brand for a shield, but it is a brand, and we may be glad that we have it later. Still training up shields. We're done with armor. We are done with the armor manual. Which I think for me means we're going to turn dodging back on. Let's train dodging up to like 9. for now. Spellcasting and translocation still going. Manifold Assault is yellow at this point. We might try that. 32% will probably get a little contaminated, but I want to see what it's like. Boom. Right after we kill the sharpshooter. Okay. Let's try Manifold Assault and see what happens. Okay. Space momentarily warps into an impossible shape. We missed 3 Nagas. I'll try again. Okay, we hit one of them and it blunk. I know blunk is wrong. I just like saying blunk. So we did cast it. I think as it becomes more powerful, because right now the power is only 29%, it will be better. At high power, it can be used to strike more enemies at once. Yeah. So we'll work on that. All right, everyone come over. Hasted Nagaraja. Good. Do we still have the... We do not have RF on right now. Let's put that back on. Set of poison. Let's get in this corridor again. Boom. Good. 2 things are hitting us at once. I am glad I have RF on right now. I don't love having half of our health gone, but all of our magic is there, and we've got amazing regen. Don't forget. We're fighting things like Mambas with no... Like, just walking. Look at our health go up. So good. Alright, let's put our poison back on. Although I'm sure we're going to see more salamanders in a minute. Also, we don't need to be here right now. Maybe we should clear out the rest of the level. This is the end vault here. For... Snake. Yeah, let's stop this now and search the rest of the level. Okay, something saw us. We'll let those things come to us. Try to stay in the small spaces. All right, well, we stabbed a couple of them. Yeah, they're all getting furied. Gotta stay away from that alarm trap. Come on. What do you have? Oh, +2 short sword of freezing. We want that. Just kidding. We don't care about that. Very good. Okay. Stab. Let's try to stab that. Yes, Guardian Serpent. I'm pleased. What are our boots? Just +2 boots. Oh my gosh, great. Drop those boots. Get the boots of flying. And wear them. So now, if we find a different helmet, or a helmet that doesn't lower our dex, we can wear it. We have other sources of our corrosion, don't we? Not easily ones. In fact, we don't even have a ring of our corrosion, apparently. But if we do find one, we might want to replace our helmet, because there are, even just a helmet with more AC might be better than what we have. It gives us a little bit of int, which is nice, but flying boots. Still have fire? No. Put on Ring of Fire. Oh, this is us go... Okay, I might as well just get rid of this. There are a lot of entrances. Yeah, and we're done with the rest of the map except for this end vault thing. It's like, it's in the shape of, you know, the serpent staff that looks like, that's like what we use for the medical symbol. Okay. I was hoping, ooh. Gotta run. We bit some magic back. Okay, that got dicey. It's the sharpshooters, I think. Okay. I got a little overconfident in our sneaking. If we had reflection on this shield, and the shield probably does help us block a lot of those ranged attacks, but if we had reflection on it, that would be very powerful. Oh, a hand axe of distortion on the Naga. Okay, all right, they all woke up. Good to know about the hand axe of distortion. We will not let it approach us with that. Good. It's not you. No, it's a war axe. Okay. Let's back up. Kind of hide behind this thing. Sharpshooter. Back up. Okay. Come here. That's War Axe of Freezing. Oh, what's your shield? Just a +0 kite shield. Not that it works, the freezing can't do a lot of damage, and we don't have any... Oh, in fact, we were cold vulnerable. That was a mistake. That could have actually done a ton of damage to us because we have the Ring of Fire on. That's the... No, it's a regular hand axe. Oh. There's the distortion one? Yes. Alright. I'm going to put that Ring of... our poison on right now instead of our fire, especially after that little mishap. It's a lot of Nagas. I wonder what the plural of Naga is. It might just be Nagas. I like to think it's like... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, never mind. All right, so I just need to... You know what? Let's try a Manifold Assault, which is now at 22%. Oh, so we miscast it, so now we can't move? Yeah, okay, fair enough. That's really good to remember. But we did kill it without getting too close to it. It's really good to remember that that can happen, though. We don't want to do that when we're in a precarious spot and we need to make sure we can run away. Unless we're very certain of success. While it's yellow, certainly, we want to be very careful. Oh. Okay. Getting to the top of the staff. This is the top of the staff. All right, we've got it. We've got our first rune, the serpentine rune. All right, what do we miss on this floor? There's that tower sword of protection. Tower shield. I said tower sword. Tower shield of protection. That's really it. And we're not going to use that yet. We would need a lot more shield skill to use that effectively, especially since we're a little sneaky in casting spells a little bit. Any other spells that we've gotten that we want to train up? Portal projectile doesn't help us. There is sting that doesn't really help us either. Ignite poison. Summon Forest. We need to get summoning online. What's our summoning? Oh yeah, everything's 0, right? But I don't know when that... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's super helpful. I think we're fine. We're fine with just these translocations. They are useful. And, you know, more skills means less focus on other things. Okay, so next is Shoals. It would have been really good if we did find a reflection brand, but we haven't on a shield. Is there anything that we want to buy before we go? Phantom Mirror. Let me look at helmets. That's the only other helmet we have? Hats? Do we have a hat before? Crown? Okay, I don't know. Alright. Shoals. At least we have fly. We've got multiple sources of fly. I am nervous about all of the ranged people here and how they like to stay at a distance. That does not help us. Just gonna get it. Throw boomerangs at it. Okay. Again, then we blink things back too. Really fun. Alright, we boomeranged it to death. I assume the higher you're throwing, the less chance there is of mulching a boomerang. I could be wrong about that. We do have evocations, which helps. I don't know if I want to train evocations or throwing anymore at this point. Not until we get Manifold Assault a little better. I'd like that to be the focus right now, because that will help us with those ranged attacks. Yeah, Manifold Assault is going to be really good here. Do I turn anything off for in the meantime? No, I think we're fine. 5 skills is not the worst. Tristan's Dragon Slaying Spoils. Oh. Okay. Trying to take this in. Rampage is an interesting brand. I don't think it... I think I've mentioned, I don't think it synergizes well with Wujian. Obviously, it does help, like, close the distance between you and a faraway enemy, which is helpful for us. But it can... I think, like, if you're 2 spaces away, you end up just not lunging at it, so it kind of has a little anti-synergy, too. Those Gold Dragon scales are really nice, but I'm going to examine. The corrode thing means when you take damage, you get corroded. That is way too dangerous. I'd never take armor that has that, especially if you're going to be a melee fighter. And it's artifact, so we can't enchant it any more than +0. But we've got Pearl Dragon scales here, which are relatively low encumbrance for what it gives you. Gives you a little negative... You don't get these for, like, any resistances or anything. It gives you a little bit of RN. It's just nice armor. And it can be enchanted to +10. So that is good to know that it's here. We can almost afford it. There's also the Quicksilver Dragon scales, which is even lower encumbrance and gives you willpower. It would increase our AC by a lot. Of course, we would lose our regen. But this is an interesting choice. So it gives you a pip of willpower. Yeah. And it looks... Yeah, MR is what it used to be called. I was like, wait, what is MR? Yeah, that's what it gives you. And to be fair, I don't think we have good willpower, right? We've got bad willpower. We don't have many sources of that. Shadow Dragon scales are good. Again, it can't be enchanted more than this because it's artifact. But I think the Shadow Dragon scales always give you a bunch of stealth. And maybe it's because it's artifact, just listing that out. Okay. I'm going to mark these 2. Steam would be good for us too because it has no encumbrance, but the slow And the RF minus, no. Also, strength we don't care about. Quicksilver Dragon Scales is an interesting one. Yeah, our willpower is only 2 pips. Okay, we don't have a ton of gold, but we will have enough if... I don't know. There are going to be a lot more shops in depths. Nice. Okay. More butterflies. I gotta be really careful. Oh, we have a wand of acid. I didn't realize we got a wand of acid. Now we have more charges for it. Gotta be really careful in Shoals. I'm gonna get myself into trouble here. Yeah, I don't love the Yaktar. Let's back up behind this wall. Wait a bunch and hope it follows? No, it's like stuck behind these things. Okay, we got to it. But we blinked it away. Okay. Alright, Windrake, let's see if we can kill you before you blow us away. Good. Another Manticore. It's fine. Impalers are very dangerous. But we killed it, no problem. Oh, a new potion. So it's either Berserk Rage or Experience. Where's the nearest identify? Snake 3? Alright, let me drop... Let me just drop the silver boomerang for a second. Get this. Go to that scroll of identify. Drop, whatever, the javelins for a second. Read it. Berserk Rage. Okay. That was way more likely. But at this point, there's nothing else we would need identify for, right? That's right. Drop the other scroll of identify that we picked up with it. What's wrong with me? There it is. Pick up the javelins. Find the silver boomerang. Is there anything we can drop? Anything we want to drop? Oh, I don't need Let me put on the ring of evasion instead of the R poison Arlek ring. We do want to remember to put Arlek on if we find shock serpents, which I think can be here too. I don't remember. Anything else we want to drop? Let's drop the Scarf of Invisibility, maybe. How many potions of invisibility do we have? 2? Yeah. Yeah. Drop the Scarf. I don't see us using it again. Boom. You got Blunk. Dodging is 6. Our evasion should be going up here. Oh yeah, when you have Fly and you explore Shoals, you explore all of Shoals. Would be a decent War Axe for like the beginning of the game, right? All the dragon stuff. So the thing about Quicksilver Dragon Scales is even though they do give you good armor, you cannot enchant them at all. So I'm not sure how I feel about them as endgame armor. The Pearl Dragon Scales... Pearl Dragon Scales are on the table. I don't think we need to make that choice right now, and I'm hoping we'll just find something better. Our armor's not going to go above 12, right? And, like, the ring mail we have has encumbrance rating 7. And the pearl armor there is encumbrance 11. Right? Can I do a... Fine, go to the shop. It's fine. Examine... I think it's... Yeah, encumbrance 11. So that would hurt us a little more. encumbrance-wise. But not only would our AC increase by 8, but we would be able to enchant it to 10 additional. So we're really talking about to 40. 22 to 40 if we had enough enchant armor scrolls, which is huge. And Quicksilver would just get us to 29. The willpower is nice. But the encumbrance, of course, affects our stealth, in addition to our attack speed. I'm kind of hoping we just find even better artifact, like leather or ring mail, or actually, what Fire Dragon scales are encumbrance 11, the same as Pearl, same as Ice. Shadow is heavier. Shadow is, I think, what we wore in our Troll game. Storm is the same as Shadow. Swamp is only 7, right? We could find some good Swamp ones. That's the same as Leather. No, it's the same as Ringmail. Acid is the same as Leather. And Gold is the same as Plate, I believe. We're not going to be wearing gold. I think it's a matter if we want to wear armor with encumbrance 15. I'm sorry, 11. I mean, we can only enchant our leather armor, troll leather armor here up to +4. How many enchant armor scrolls do we have? 5. All right, not worrying about it right now. I don't want to get us, like, we only have enough money basically for that. And I think we might find other things and have more opportunities to find good armor. But it is a cool shop. I'm glad we found that shop. Okay. Good weapon. All right. Come here, snapping turtle. What I get nervous about is just big groups of, like, impalers and all kinds of things that can enchant you, and that keep their distance. We don't have any throwing nets, really. I don't think we need the boomerangs of dispersal. We definitely do not. Yeah. I still want to keep boomerangs, because they have been useful and will continue to be useful. But I don't want the distortion ones. And you can't granulate on your pickup stuff. I mean, we could in our RC file, but not, like, in-game. I think you can in your RC file. We have not had any trouble with these windrakes. They have not been pushing us back at all. Yeah, sea snakes is what's here, not shock serpents. And I don't really care about needing to put a poison ring on for them. Boom. Water nymph is fine. Boom. Especially since we have fly. Okay. Down to Shoals 3. Let's go up to the other staircase first. Louise! I always think of the Bob Dylan song, Visions of Johanna. But Louise... Alright, you can banish us. And we don't have any other sources of willpower here. You also have... what's on your shield? Oh, just to plus your tower shield. We don't care about your shield. But we do want to kill you as quickly as possible. Can I polymorph you? Yes, but it's a pretty low chance. Acid? I will acid you. Great, we corroded you. I think light would have been much better if we had light in this game. Let me get the box of beasts out just so there's less chance of it trying to banish us. And it'll try to banish the juvenile sting shock beast instead, maybe. We're barbed. That's really annoying. All right. Right, and it has a trident. I'm going to move past the barbs. I'm just going to. Yes. All right. Yeah, anti-magic bite. Right. Really, really crucial here. Hopefully it won't be able to banish us as we anti-magic it. Nice. So, if we ever go to Abyss, Louise will be there, but we don't... The scariest thing about Louise is that she can banish you to the Abyss, so we would already be in the Abyss. Here's a group I don't love. I mean, we're going to go for the Impaler, and if we kill the Impaler, I'm not too worried. Okay, that was pretty easy, actually. There are not a lot of walls to do wall jumps here either, sadly. Yeah, you're mesmerizing us. That's fine. Hilarious, even. Okay. Okay. Huh. Just bring us out to the middle of the ocean for us to kill you. Merfolk Avatar. Let me go after you. Okay. That did damage us more than I would like, but there wasn't a lot of other stuff around. Water Elemental gone. See if we can sneak up on the Impaler. Indeed. And then... By Susan. By Susan is, we will want our elect, but if we can stab you, that's going to be ideal. You're not carrying anything we want. We did stab it, but it didn't quite kill By Susan. So we will put on our elect ring instead of protection, because our AC is good. No, I think still instead of evasion. All right, but we're gonna... Oh my gosh, that was... Okay. That was a lot of damage. Took like half of our damage away. Let's put... We did kill By Susan pretty quickly, but still. Did not love that. Okay. All right. I mean, we did it. By Susan can be tough. I should have looked more closely at what By Susan could do. I fought By Susan a bunch in the past, and that doesn't mean that I actually remember everything that By Susan can do. That was overconfidence, and that was dumb, but it all worked out. Okay. Shoals 3. Here we go. This is the final Shoals. Good. Nice. Okay. The final Shoals level. Oh, the water nymph's watery aura covers the stone staircase leading up. Okay, so that's something that... I don't know if that's new. But anyway, that's something that my RC file says to pause on. I mean, I guess it's a standard thing that it pauses on, but I'm not... Yeah, anyway. We probably should put in a cut. And we will hopefully get the barnacled, I think it's the barnacled rune, of Zot next episode, if we survive. I enjoyed playing with you today, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.